Hello, hello! I've been waiting for you. I'm Taren S, and this is the House of Witchcraft. We're a Crossroads Witchcraft tradition, embracing the balance of both the dark and the light. Would you like to brew a little magic with me? Well, come on in then. Let's brew some. Hello, hello, hello! Crossroads witches and other magical beings. So good to see you here today. I got a great topic, and I've got Tesseract back doing another video with me.
Hey-ho.
So you know it's gonna be a good one. That's all I'm saying, right there.
We're synergized. We're built up.
We're gonna keep this short because you're a busy witch. You got 5 minutes. You're overwhelmed.
Places to be, people to see, all those things.
And you're losing your patience, you snap, you're just feeling like it's all happening too much too quick. All right, what can I do? Okay, and our first suggestion is light a candle.
Yeah, just take a moment.
Seriously, go put 5 minutes on your microwave oven. Take a candle. Here, let's move it. And look, you just stop, hold it.
Set your intention.
Breathe calm, breathe peace, light it. Now sit there for just a couple of minutes. All right, and you can do candle colors if you have a moment where you feel like you need to banish negativity, trying to bring a little money, trying to get a little giggity going, just saying. All
Whatever
right.
your need is.
All right, but just stop. Okay, and just think about that, and maybe say it out loud a couple of times. All right, you know, you can go all the way down the candle magic rabbit hole.
Yeah,
and
or you can just keep it super simple, like just a short meditation. It's whatever you have time for.
Right, like I said, 5 minutes on the microwave. All right, you got your timer set. Light your candle. Sit there for a couple of minutes. And just sit on whatever you're doing, all right? Whatever you need done. Okay, and when the timer goes off on the microwave, get up, go about your business. And I guarantee you're gonna be in a different headspace. All right, okay, next, 5 minutes on the microwave. Add some magic to your cooking.
Yeah, especially if you don't have 5 minutes to stop, but you have a moment to just be mindful about what you're doing. Dinner still has to be made, but you can do it mindfully. You can put a little intention into it, and you can take that moment to infuse that deep, peaceful breath into the meal and yourself at the same time.
Instead of running into your kitchen to slap a meal together for your family, stop for a moment and make it a magical working.
Yes, and it's really easy. All the magic's already in the kitchen. Olive oil, salt, seasonings, whatever it is, whatever you can reach for, whatever you're inspired to, whatever sparks that magic in you real quick, go with it. You don't have to do all of the things all at once, all the time. If you only have, that 1 second of, oh, I need to put some magic into this. I really don't want the energy of my frustrated day going into dinner that everyone's about to consume. Just be like, I'm going to just take a moment and put a little love, and I'm going to, do a little heart shape as I drizzle the oil into the pan and focus on love.
I like that, doing a heart-shaped drizzle, and we have the herbs in your kitchen. It is so amazing. Rosemary, thyme, parsley, sage, all right?
Which you were telling me are all good friendship. I thought they were love plants.
Yeah, they're not the right love. They're not giggity love. They're innocent 16-year-old running through the woods, pining over somebody love.
The dramatic, heartfelt love.
Oh, yes, that love is what it is. It was the Victorians taking the herbs and putting a love on them. But these are all herbs of family, and these are all herbs that almost all of us already have in our kitchen. I mean, you sprinkle a little sage, a little thyme, a little parsley, a rosemary, all right?
Get basil. That good magical community going.
Basil is another one. Basil's a herb of prosperity. And you can when you mindfully sprinkle, I sprinkle this little bits of time for my family, that we all have a good meal. And that's all you gotta do, is just take that 5 minutes of mindfulness. Isn't time wonderful? I do. I cook a lot with time.
I think that's part of the other magic of putting magic in your food, is like, if you take that moment of mindfully just being in the moment with what you're working on, it will get you out of that headspace of, you know, the drama that you had to deal with on your way home, or, you know, whatever projects you've got coming up in the next month that you can't do anything about right now because you're cooking dinner.
Yes, and stopping, and I do that where I'll pick up my herb and be like, I need you to help me out. You know, I have a little conversation to help me, you know. Been a tough day. I need to change my headspace. I want to have a nice evening with my family, you know, my partner, and sometimes just with me.
Well, that actually brings us to our next point of, even if you don't have anything in front of you, just take a deep breath. Those magical centering breaths.
Breathe.
Get some oxygen to the brain.
But we really don't breathe, right? And there's some really cool, this is another rabbit hole you can go down on like, I know there's some great YouTube videos on, you can sit there and they'll do the talking and breathe it through for you, and do this 5-minute breathe in slowly, exhale.
Yes. If you're at all into yoga, you've probably heard of pranayama before, and that's all of the yoga of the breath. There's an entire limb of yoga dedicated to controlling the breath and all the amazing effects it can have on your physiology and your brain. It's incredible.
And like I said, you don't really even have to go much down the rabbit hole. There's just a couple of cool YouTube videos you can pop on when you're feeling that disconnect. Sit there, go through the exercise. Because these are typically less than 5 minutes. Most of the time they're 2, 3, 4 minutes long, all right? And it is amazing how much that changes your energy.
Yeah. Once you get the blood flowing and the oxygen flowing, and you get back into a good flow in general, you get out of your own sticky funk. That's
really sitting straight, feet on the ground, and really expanding and exhaling a couple of good times. Just doing that will give you that fresh oxygen in the bloodstream that you need, you know? Help clear the fog out of your brain. All right, we got us. We're doing 5 in 5 minutes.
Well, we're at 8 minutes.
No, we're not going to make the 5-minute mark. All right, number 4.
Oh, we were talking about doing a quick little personal cleanse, whether it's a smoke cleanse or a little holy water that you can mix up real quick. Like traditional holy water is just sea salt, olive oil, and water. Just in your kitchen already. Put it in a pretty little glass, do a little blessing over it, visualize some light in there, and spritz yourself. It really is that simple. Yeah. I mean, you don't need to go down to the priest and have it blessed before you spritz yourself in order for it to work. Nope.
Nope, you can do it too. You know? And we know, we have scientific evidence that actually water chemistry does change when we do bless it. If you yell at it, it gets angry. If you talk to it nicely, it makes little happy snowflake molecules.
Yes.
It's really cool. I love it. But it's that simple. All right? They have some wonderful little spritz sprays. Many practitioners make them. I love. I'm always giving shout outs to Miss Crystal at Bridging World Botanica. She has different, I like her bay rum spray, but she has other sprays. If you don't see it, just email her. That is a quick change for me. If I'm just stop, do a quick spritz, couple of breaths. Wow, I'm good. And
quick spiritual bath on the go.
And number 5. Number 5 is a real quick on manifesting your goal, changing. You've got a little stump going on where we write it down on a piece of paper and we burn it in our cauldron or in a fire safe. All right? You know, and then you're going to spend the next several days sort of, keeping that energy going. But the actual working is very simple. Just writing something down on paper. Yeah. All right? It is amazing the power of that.
which it's that first step of making the unmanifest manifest, taking that thought form and putting it into physical space. You are telling spirit right then and there, this is going to happen.
And never say I want. I want is an unfulfilled state. Don't say I want a new car.
Yeah.
Say I will have a new car.
Or speak as though it's already happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Step
I
into it.
have a new car. All right, but never say I want a car, because your ass just may keep on wanting. Are you
like, we got plenty of want energy for you.
You want to want all day long. I don't know what wanting is, but you need, yes, I will have, I already have, type statements where it is in your life, and not to, could you please maybe if...
Yeah. You got some extra time later on.
Very commanding, very simple words. I will have a new house. I will have a promotion.
Or thank you so much for the car that is coming my way.
Oh, I love that. I've heard that before. Doing the thank you ahead of time, writing it out. Yeah, that's another good one. All right. There's so many different, tips, tricks, and hacks. You got to try them out and figure out which one works for you. And here are 5 quick tips for a busy witch. All right. I hope it helps you out. Of course, go to houseofwitchcraft.com. That's to find out more about us. And please hit that like button, that subscribe, the notify, all those things down there. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Tessera, for joining me today. And as always, witches, I hope you're having as bright of a blessed day as we're having. And amen. Blessed be Ashe and A-Bo-Bo.